This meeting is now called to order. The DeKalb County Board of Education will meet in regular monthly session Thursday, November the 11th, 2021, 7 p.m. at the DeKalb County High School cafeteria. Ms. Vickers, would you call the roll?
Mr. Jim Bashirs.
Present.
Mr. Alan Hayes.
Present.
Mr. Jason Miller.
Present.
Mrs. Jamie Cripps.
Present.
Mr. Danny Parkerson.
Present.
Mrs. Kate Miller.
Present.
Chairman Sean Tubbs.
Present. First item is the consent items. Does anyone have any items that they want pulled? Have any other questions?
Make a motion, we approve.
Motion made by Mr. Parkerson. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Second by Mr. Miller. Any other discussions? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed say no. That motion carries. Next item, item 2, is consider and act on first reading of school board policies 5.110, 5.701, 6.300.
Those are updated policies from TSBA and one that we talked about earlier about compensation, guides and contracts, substitute teachers, and code of conduct.
Are there any other questions? If not, do I have a motion?
I make a motion, we adopt the policies on first reading.
Okay. Motion made by Ms. Kate Miller. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Second by Mr. Bashirs. Any other discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed say no. Motion carries. Next item, item 3, Mr. Mark Steff is here to address the board. Mr. Steff, if you would, if you state your name, your address, and the business you're bringing forward.
Yeah. My name is Mark Steff, 816 Fairland Circle. I want to discuss the types of lessons that are happening in our school system. My current issue is the one of the lessons my child showed me for an RLA assignment. It had a follow-up video that was purely opinion-based for the first minute and 20 seconds, claiming that everything is racist. I failed to see how this helps our children and is a political ideology we should not be teaching in school. School is for learning facts and not ideologies. I do not want either side of the aisle being taught in our school. How many parents know what is going on in our school system currently? The only way I knew this lesson is for the fact my child was home on quarantine and mentioned it to me. I emailed the teacher about this. Copies of the email have been handed out to the school board members. I will not, out of respect for the teacher, say who it is. The email chain clearly shows the teacher knows this is an issue and admitted to it. Further in the email, claiming that other parents have voiced concerns over what is being taught in class and alternate lessons have been given. Why is the teacher sending out information that is known to cause an issue? If the teacher knew it was a problem, then why was the video attached in the first place? Children in school take what our teachers say as fact when it comes to learning new information. Many of them never question the teacher and accept what has been said as fact. When the facts start to introduce harmful ideologies, such as systemic racism, this is where it becomes a problem. I do not think this is an isolated issue within the DeKalb County school system, and I hope more parents speak up when they find out about these things. I do want to take the time and thank all of our teachers for the hard work they put in every day to help the future of our community and our country. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.
I wanted to do this too. I made 8 copies.
Okay. Thank you. Mr. Cripps, can you follow up on that for us? Yeah. Item 4 is the personnel report from the director.
Okay, we have Miss Jennifer Roller has requested to leave. Ann Kinsley has been moved from a substitute to an educational assistant at Northside. Resignation by Miss Jill Lane and Miss Erin Turner, who is going on to be a teacher, and we wish her nothing but the best.
Okay, item 5 is the committee and school reports.
I want to say something concerning Veterans Day. At a time of turmoil and when things just don't seem right, our veterans do what is right in America. Just want to say thank you for your selfless act of putting yourself before others. Some gave all, some left family members at home, and we thank them for supporting their families while their loved ones was off to war or serving our country. I had an uncle who served in World War II, Curly. My uncle Johnny served in the Korean War. My uncle M.B. Silcox served in Vietnam, and my dad served in the Army. And I am thankful that each of them was able to come back and made me who I am, give me my upbringing, because it takes all of us. And it's just not one person. And I have been blessed by many others who have served our country and our teachers today in our system. And if I went to name them all, I would fail to name some, but some that has made an impact on me in my educational aspect is Mr. Rick Lee. You know, you've got Mr. Melvin Young, who served in Vietnam, was wounded. You know, if you ever have gotten a chance to sit down and talk to someone that has served our country in a time of war, it is just a blessing and an honor to be able to sit down and talk with them and talk to anybody that served our country. So for me, to them, we thank you, because you are what has made America, and it's just utmost respect for your service.
And item 6, does any board member have any other business that may properly come before the board?
Mr. Chairman. So I don't know if you guys realize, but over 3 years ago, this board voted to build a soccer field for the DeKalb County High School and middle school teams. And prior to that, these teams did not have a field of their own. They had to use the football field or the practice field. And I'm pleased to report that after many, many hours of hard work and lots of people involved, we have a soccer field, and it is a beautiful soccer field, even though it's not completely done, but it is a beautiful soccer field. And without a doubt, the soccer field and this program would not be where it is today without the work and dedication of Coach K. He was instrumental in starting the program, has been the only high school coach for the girls and the boys teams, and has been involved in the community in the rec league programs. And if you know Coach K, or have ever played for Coach K, you know how competitive he is. He hates to lose and always wants to win, and he coaches his players this way. But first and foremost, he coaches his players to be good people, good students, and just respectful individuals. And so tonight I would like to make a motion that we name the soccer field the Dylan Kleperick Coach K soccer field.
Do we have a second?
I'll second.
Second by, motion made by Ms. Miller, second made by Mr. Miller. Do we have any questions, comments? Okay. All those in favor, say aye. Anyone opposed? That motion carries. Do we have a motion to adjourn?
I make a motion.
Motion by Mr. Parkinson, second.
I'll second.
Second by Mr. Miller.